yesterday, the United States Supreme Court decided that there were no state rights when it comes to fucking forcing everyone to have a gun. Okay, if you want to have a gun, you can have a gun. Doesn't matter. No states' rights. Okay. And then one day later, 24 hours later, they were like, actually, states' rights is really important for making sure that like states decide to like criminalize abortion and I don't know, fucking kill women if they have like an ectopic pregnancy. You know what I mean? GG's. Sorry. God wanted it that way. That's awesome. They're not even hiding it. They're literally saying, listen, if you're a gun, you have more rights than a woman, okay? You have more rights in this country. You are better protected as a gun than you are as a woman. That's it. There's no other way to look at it. GG's. Now, of course, everyone's going to say like, man, somebody's got to do something about this, right? You know, these guys, man, these guys in power. Why? That's what Joe Brandon's out here saying. Roe v. Wade is the law of the land, and we must fight any and all attempts to overturn it. As president, I will codify Roe into law and ensure this choice remains between a woman and her doctor. How are you going to do that, bro? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Just fucking sign an executive order and force the fucking Supreme Court's hand. Honestly, just do it. Sign an executive order and then, I don't know, implement, like, use the fucking military or the National Guard to force, like, every fucking red state to have to literally conduct abortions at gunpoint, okay? That's what I'm talking about. This is a pro-abortion, pro-Brandon, paramilitary, authoritarian American state, okay? You can do whatever the fuck you want. You got the military, baby. Put some fucking National Guard military members, you know what I mean, outside of abortion clinics. They try to protest. Sorry, no First Amendment here. Boom, you're fucking dead. Guns don't kill people, abortions kill people, Republicans probably. I mean, they literally do think that. To be fair, you never send him to $15 if required to make that happen. Yeah, dude, I fucking love that. I love that. Oh, I forgot. How could I have forgotten? This morning I was listening to the media, as always. One of my favorite things to do is listen to NPR, do a both sides kind of attitude on this situation. It's like, bro, listen, I know every single one of your fucking anchors are like 78 years old and their vaginas already are impossible to fucking put out a baby. But are you fucking insane? Are you really going to be like, oh, let's go talk to this white supremacist lawyer guy who gets paid $700,000 a year to work at the Fuck Women Foundation for anti-abortion rights. And let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear from this guy. I'm like, what, are you serious? Like, New York Times did this shit too. It's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you joking? You're really gonna go? You're really gonna go to the fucking, like, the fuck women they should die foundation? Let's ask them how they feel about this massive legislative victory for them. You know what I mean? Massive Supreme Court victory for them. That's sick, dude. That's awesome. That's so cool. I really want to hear from those guys who are getting paid literally like $300,000 a year minimum to just like lobby the government, you know? It's crazy. It's so wild. It's so fucking wild, dude. Yeah, the daily episode with the anti-abortion piece was psychotic. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah, let's go to this guy in Ohio who's just like has made it his life's mission to like murder women who get abortions. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and by the way, this is why I say fuck Obama, okay? Here.
And that's where I'm going to focus issue. Choose. The Freedom of Choice Act is not my highest legislative priority.
Hey, thanks, man. That was so sick. Thank you.
I believe that women should have the right to choose, but I think that the most important thing we can do to tamp down some of the anger surrounding this issue is to focus on those areas that we can agree on, and that's.
Dude, how do you not see this? How do you not understand that this is precisely how they fucking work? The idea has never been, and I mean never, ever, ever been about like, areas that we can agree on. Why are you agreeing with psychos, dude? You can't do this. Like there's 30% of the Republican voter base is white evangelical Protestants who are just psychotic, okay? They're just fundies. They're fundamentalists. There's no way to deal with them. It's like fucking trying to rationalize with the Wahhabis, bro. It's not happening, okay? They're just fucking psychotic, but they're white. So most of you white motherfuckers can't comprehend that they're like insane. A lot of you in this community can see it, but they can still fucking work and totally fucking operate comfortably within your circles, and you don't understand it because they're white. Because you're like, you're not conditioned into thinking like, that dude is no different than a motherfucker in a madrasa, like learning how to fucking kill at the age of 12, okay? Speaking of which, by the way, we funded those madrasas. Not even going to get into that right now. We funded the fucking Wahhabist movement. Not even going to get into that right now. But that's for a different time, okay? But internally, there's no fucking fundamental difference between like the people like Ben Shapiro, who are incredibly conservative Orthodox Jews, and white evangelical Protestants, and fucking Wahhabist fundamentalists, okay? No difference whatsoever. It's just the color of their skin. That's it. So the idea that like, these guys, we should listen to these guys is insane. It's insane, completely insane. Oh yeah, we just gotta, listen, I know a lot of you have mixed opinions on whether we should murder every single undocumented citizen that walks over the border. So that is why today I am here pushing for good legislation that is meaningful, that sees both sides of the argument, and we're only going to kill 30% of every undocumented citizen that walks through the American border. Come on, who's with me? Thank you. And then next year, when Republicans are in power, they're like, fuck you, actually. We're doing 100%. And then Democrats come back into power and they go, you know what, actually, we should keep it at 100%. This is a lot better, actually. Never mind. We should like secretly keep it, the immigration murder bill at 100%. And then, I don't know, cry about fucking Bernie Sanders or some shit. It's awesome. It's great. That's what America is about. That's what America is, baby. That's how we work. And by the way, what I'm talking about is not like murder every fucking undocumented immigrant, whatever, but it is Title 42. That's exactly what happened with Title fucking 42.